Another episode here of the App State Dynasty here, and we have a week 1 rivalry game against Charlotte to start. I did go through the top 100 and found a linebacker we might want to knock out. So let's look at these DTs, or maybe even one of these linemen, and just knock it down one. I mean, the DTs, looking at them, we kind of have an idea of where they're at. 90 strength. Probably pull from here. And then throw him a scholarship. You know what? Instead of throwing that there, let me throw a scholarship at one of these quarterbacks, maybe. '86 acceleration. Looks like he could be a fast. Really fast. Could be really fast. This guy's gonna be a little bit slower, but he's 6'4". Backfield creator and a dual threat. I think the accuracies will look a little bit higher here, so we'll throw a scholarship his way. Alright, there we go. We'll get everything back on par with where we had it after this one. And neither one of them are supposed to hit their top 8, so that's where we're looking in terms of that. Let's take a look at Charlotte's depth charts. Alright, we got Connor Harrell as their quarterback. It's going to be a junior, 76 overall. Donald Chaney and Henry Rutledge, senior running backs. Senior wide receiver Jaden McGowan. Javen Nichols and Justin Olsen at receivers. Tight end Gus McGee. Alright, Jesse Ramil, Mo Clipper Jr., Johnny King, Rod Green, Mason Bowers, Caden Schmitz, Donovan Spellman and DTs, Jomarion Solomon, Taz Williams, Xavier Simmons at linebacker, Reed Williford, Parker Starts, Gavin Willis, Jaquarius Conley is their number 1 corner. Thayland Baldwin, CJ Clinkscales, Colin Gill, and Travion McGee. Their kicker is absolute trash. Their punter's alright. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into this one. The first game of the series. Let's see what kind of uniforms we're rocking. The home team. Got some all yellow uniforms. Let's go with the current home option 3. see what the 49ers got over here. Not a lot of options. Just a few. We'll leave them with their current ways.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown.
Gonna be starting the season away.
Can't wait for it. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
All right, looks like we're going to be starting on defense.
The Mountaineers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
No, we're turning out to the 22.
Put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will start this game off.
App State won the last meeting between these two.
When you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys. They aren't all the same. We say
handoff goes inside. A big start. It's a gain of 9 there.
Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd.
Handoff going outside, and oh my, he got thrown. Collins there got thrown, and he was helped out by Johnson.
The 49ers.
Correction, that was Burke that got thrown there. But a loss of 3 on the play regardless. Pressure inside, passes caught. First down.
And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Pass outside is caught. Beyond the 50 already now. Handoff inside. Picks up 1.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Their quarterback's going to roll outside, and he almost gets the edge, but Arnold is there to make the stop to throw it away there. 3rd and 9 from the 49. Blitz sent, and it's got there. The safety Gamble with the sack. The first sack of the series goes to a safety. One that wasn't supposed to start. Zaire Gamble. We took a gamble on him and he paid off.
The 49ers will call on their punt team.
So the first drive of our series begins with a punt. Question is, how will the first offensive drive end? Good start there on the return by Barnes.
Appalachian State's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys
all
we
right,
relied on each and
first pass for J.J. Cole. He's sacked. Loss of 6 on the play.
And that's what you're trying to do.
That's not ideal.
For the season, you're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Caden Schmitz with the sack.
And the Mountaineers now with a long
Not ideal way to start our first drive, but we can bounce back from this. Alright, handoff going outside, and that's going to be a gain of 5 for Roberts, getting us back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Pressure coming again. Pass is caught. First down. It's Stroman, our number 1 wide receiver.
New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action.
Oh, nearly sacked there and intercepted. Threw it straight there to the defender intended for Fowler.
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Alright, my apologies, everyone.
Charlotte will send the offense.
Alright, so an interception. Gonna get them started here at the 45 after they had just punted. In pressure inside and caught on the sideline. Great play there for their tight end, Justin Olsen. And a little RPO here. Taken down after a gain of 8. It's Conver there. Kanye. First down there inside the goal-to-go territory.
Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like
Handoff going outside. He gets the edge. Kanye there, one of the defenders on the tackle. Second and goal from the 4. Play action. Hit as he threw. Out of the back of the end zone.
This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Motion from the back.
Blitz sent, pass outside. He's taken down.
And the defense knocks him down immediately behind.
There's Gamble with his next big play.
Come away with 3.
So they will hit 3 here.
And with that, they break the seal on the scoring.
So the first score goes to Charlotte. App State's got to step up a bit. That O-line is not playing well.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Pass dump short.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
It's going to be Marlins for a gain of 4.
Looking to fire.
Blitz sent, screen is caught, and that's going to be a big first down out to the 39-yard line. Forgot what his number was.
Looking to throw on first
20.
down.
Pass is caught. It's Marlins again. First down to the 37-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Handoff inside, and no gain.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Fresh back in the backfield. Pass is caught over the middle by Stroman. His second catch of the day to get them into the red zone. Much better drive here for Cole, getting a little more protection.
Now from inside the red zone.
Pass so nearly intercepted. Touchdown. Marlins. The first. Oh, that's Larkin. Looks like I got the numbers mixed up there. But Larkin is going to have a lot of big plays there, and he'll have the first touchdown of this series.
That guy is so big.
Go ahead and fix that real quick.
He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
So all those plays from Marlins are actually Larkin. Alright. We got the ref standing around. So we strike first in the end zone. We'll see if the defense can continue to play well.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense.
Oh, that's a good return.
He gets a block.
He might be gone. Taken down at the 33-yard line. Great return there for this Charlotte special teams. Pass is caught on the sideline. Picks up 8 yards.
At the 26-yard line. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Handoff goes outside, cuts it back in, and he'll drive forward for a first down.
They move the chains on the ground.
Nearing the red zone, they want to take that lead back.
They'll give it to the
Handoff inside, and that's a good play by Arnold. Just a gain of 3 for him.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun,
Handoff goes inside. Easy first down.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Back to throw, it's Harrell.
Pressure coming in. He'll throw off the mark. He had a man with a step.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Pass caught on the screen, and he'll lose yardage. 3rd and goal from the 10. We'll take it to the 2nd quarter now.
Holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for the touchdown.
Blitz sent is picked up. He actually got pancaked. Broken tackle there. He's finally taken down by a solid tackling corner there, Conyer. Field goal team coming out for the 2nd time. They'll hit their field goal, and now we'll have to go another drive, see if we can maintain our lead or extend it.
Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Alright, they'll boot it deep in. We will take it basically at the goal line. Turned out to the 17. Barnes not getting much room. And a little RPO. There's Larkin again. What's his name, right? Lawson? I don't think his name is Lawson. Handoff inside. Roberts, no gain. I think it auto-corrected a lot of these names. Handoff, and Roberts barely got the first down. Pressure coming. He nearly threw a pick. Handoff inside, and he's going to spin down. Gain of 3. I didn't write his name down. He was the 4th running back on the depth chart. Pass. Scott Stroman. Nice curl out there. Pass caught again by the tight end. His 5th catch on the day. It's Larkins. Have to fix that too.
Behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
And another screen here. It's time just to gain of 1. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
If they don't convert, picking up a few will give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd.
They only send 3. The line holds on. Yeah, he is not a runner. 4th and 3, punt team coming out.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky.
So we punt. We pin them inside the dead zone. Oh no, not quite. Yes, they are inside the dead zone. Only 4 yards they needed to get out of it though. Pass. So, not sure where he hit that. Maybe hit the tight end in the back of the head. Handoff going inside, and he's taken down. Conyer again. He's made some pretty good plays. 3rd and 9. Can we force the 3 and out here? Pressure inside. How did he escape that? First down. I blame Ellis for that. He should have had it. Pass caught right over the middle. Picks up 6 yards. Moving the ball well now.
Back to pass.
Pass over the middle is incomplete. Yard free. Gamble having a wonderful game. That pass breakup just his third big play of this game. Pass floated deep and nearly caught. Conyer drops him. Punt team coming out.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made.
Fair catch called at the 18, so we're in the dead zone now. Handoff inside. Rogers has a lane down to the 40, and Jaden Ramsey is shaken up.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge
we lost the guard. We already have a weakened line, so that's not ideal. But there's Rogers up the middle for 5. Or Roberts, sorry, not Rogers.
They'll move the tight end.
Tight end in motion, handoff for Roberts again. No gain this time. 3rd down and 5. My only question is, who's covering that outside receiver? They look confused out there. Yeah, we try to run it again. I don't like that call. Punt team coming out after the gain of 2. Second time we've been caught up short, just short of the 50.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15.
Alright, he's going to get dropped there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Starting at the 25, handoff inside, and he's taken down by Rowe. Loss of 2.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Harold.
Play action, he'll dump it outside, and he's taken down immediately by Johnson. Loss of 6 on the play. Could have been worse if it was a sack, though. Pressure coming. He had a defender right in his face. Triple coverage there. He made the catch, but the punt team's going to come out.
And the 49ers will punt this one away.
All right, we'll take over here at the 29-yard line. See if we can get this offense going again. Handoff goes outside, and he's going nowhere. 2-minute warning as we lose 2 on the opening play of the drive. Handoff inside, and just a gain of 2. 3rd and 10. Charlotte utilized the timeout. They want a 2-minute drill of their own to take the lead. Pressure inside, and he's not going to get away from that. Sacked. Timeout number 2 for the 49ers.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They punt it away on 4th down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Pass on the slant is caught. Gain of 6.
Stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Pressure inside, and he got around Ellis again. 1st down to the 40-yard line. The kicker is terrible, so they're not near field range. Pass outside is caught. He'll spin off of that, but he'll step out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. Pass caught over the middle. Gain of 5.
short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Pass caught over the middle again, and Arnold makes the tackle, but not before the first down yardage.
Looking to throw on first down.
Pressure coming, and he's going to take off. Sliding inside the red zone at the 15, 20 seconds left to play. We still have a timeout. Pass is caught over the middle. Timeout utilized. 10 seconds left. Can they take the lead here? Pressure inside. Ellis with a sack. 3, 2, 1. That's the half. Had they not gotten sacked, they definitely could have got that field goal off. But instead, they'll go into half down 1. App State getting the ball at half, I believe.
Energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between
Larkins had a pretty good start.
If we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands,
Right, the longest play of our drive, or of our half, was that run.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the 49ers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
All right, let's start off well.
From inside his own 10, he'll
Need
try
some
to
good
help out their
blocks.
field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And off inside, no gain.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And off again. This time he's cutting it outside, just a gain of 3 this time. 3rd and 7. Blitz send it is going to get there. He coughed up the football. The line got on top of it. Got lucky there. Sack fumble, not ideal.
Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
So we'll go 3 and out.
4th time he's punted tonight.
Again, Charlotte with an opportunity.
Field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Harold.
Pass goes outside, it's caught. Huge first down there on the outside.
And they get him down finally at the 38.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to
not
adjust
at
the
the
route
range
a
yet
little
because
bit
we know their
to make
kicker
sure that
is
he got the
trash.
first down.
And off inside, he's hit immediately. Little John, the linebacker, in there. Loss of 2 on the play. Pass outside, he's got a good angle. Johnson gets the tackle after a gain of 10. 3rd and 2 now. Fakes the handoff inside. Little John got broken. Inside the red zone, I'd say they can make a field goal from here.
And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the
Handoff, initially inside, bounced it out, picks up 3. Down to the 9.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Blitz sent, pass dumped outside, jarred free by Little John.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line.
Pressure inside, pass caught. First down and goal at the 1.
He was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And up inside, he's dropped by Ellis.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
And up again inside, he'll drive forward for Arnold. He can't get into the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 2. Handoff again, and he's gang tackled there. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. The running game isn't working. And their quarterback's got it. Touchdown. That's annoying. We definitely could have stopped that. I hate it when that happens. You gotta step forward. There was no one blocking you. Arnold, that's on you.
Things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
It is up and it is good. Charlotte has taken the lead by a touchdown now. We haven't scored since that 2nd drive of the game. Well, 2nd drive for us. Alright, we'll start this one at the 24. Play action, bootleg, and he's going down, sacked for a loss of 9.
Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection was
bad.
wide or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Alright, 2nd and 19 from the 15. Blitz sent. He gets it off. Alright, Dozier with his first catch of the game. Picks up about 12. 3rd down and 7. Pass outside, off the mark. Punt team coming out. 2nd 3 and out of the half. App State's really struggling right now.
The 5th kick of the night. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Running back
and off inside. That's a 1st down beyond the 50 already.
He's down to the 49. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Looking to pass. It's
Blitz sent. Picked up initially, and he actually gets that pass off.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands.
Gain of 9 on the play, just to break down defensively there.
Still a positive game.
They go to the ground.
Another inside handoff. Little John's got the tackle. Conyer helping him out.
49ers come to the line with a new set of downs.
For RPO, a big 1st down. There's a penalty flag.
Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference on the offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Alright, so just beyond the midfield, we'll see what they have in store on 1st and 20. They'll go inside handoff. Good call as they pick up 7.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Pass caught on the curl route. Gain of 10, 3rd and 3.
He'll be stopped just short of the first down. The give to the back.
Handoff inside, and he's stuffed. 4th and inches, they're going to go for it.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up.
Pass incomplete over the middle. Johnson there.
Concentration and didn't look it all the way.
Alright, we'll take over at the 28-yard line. Play action. Pass outside again. Hitting his man Strowman. 1st down. Handoff inside, and Roberts only able to get 3. Final play of the 3rd quarter coming up. RPO or play action there. Pass is cut. Fowler. 1st down beyond the 50-yard line as we go to the 4th.
Spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
A little pressure starting to get dialed up. Double coverage there. Dozier not able to hang on.
It just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion.
Strowman in motion. Blitz sent. Pass caught short by Strowman for a gain of 6. We'll have to kick the field goal if we can't pick this up. And that's always a bad sign. Sacked out of field goal range. He is not fast enough to be doing those bootleg plays. Not when the line ain't blocking for him.
They have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight.
And we pin them. Nope. Thought we were going to pin them at the 1. Instead, they'll take over at the 20.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Harold.
Blitz in. It's picked up. Pass caught outside. Picks up 4.
Yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
Pass over the middle is caught. Arnold with the tackle. Just a gain of 1. Handoff goes inside. 1st down. Caught us off guard at the 3rd down line.
Gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Pass dumped outside. 1st down at the 50-yard line.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Charlotte can keep this drive alive. They can end this game.
To the air on 1st down.
He's going to run it again. Sliding down after a gain of 8 to the 42.
And the 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself.
And another option. This time he's just going to pick up 1 yard. 3rd and 1 from the 40. Pass is caught on the slant. 1st down.
The 49ers get enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Pass caught on another slant, and it's going to be another 1st down. Just short of the red zone. And off inside. 1st down and more. Goal to go at the 7.
Picks up some valuable ground. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps
Hand off inside, and he'll try to bounce it out. No gain. Just half the quarter remaining.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Harrell.
And the pass is caught on yet another slant. 3rd and goal at the 2. And a touchdown, Charlotte. Down 2 scores with just over 5 left to play. Not only is it 2 scores, it's 2 touchdowns.
They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra
Point is up,
and
it is good.
Point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
Alright, we'll start inside the dead zone at the 15.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go
Drops
up top.
back, pressure coming. He'll dump it to his back who has a blocker. First down.
At the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Went from 15 to the 31 on the swing pass.
On the move.
And off inside, and Roberts picks up 5. Not a lot of time left for that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left
Handoff
side.
goes outside, and Roberts, just a gain of 3. Brings us below 4 minutes left to play.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Pressure coming, he's sacked, he lost the football.
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that
Alright,
one.
we keep it. The whole lineman had to dive out for it. But a 4th and 12 now. Pressure coming again. Incomplete, intended for Dozier. The game is over. Charlotte is going to come out with the victory. And off inside, gain of 3. Puts it below 3 minutes.
Every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The give to the
And
tailback.
off inside, first down. Timeout from somebody.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their
By
first
App
half.
States. That seals the deal.
It's Harrell.
Pressure coming, but he's got a man. First down. Timeout number 2.
Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Quick pass on the fly.
Jet sweeping, no gain.
Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
And off inside, and he'll go down to the 1 as they'll take it to the 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
And off inside, 2-point is, or no, that's the touchdown. What am I talking about? Touchdown has been hit. Down 3 scores. This game is over, but let's see if we can redeem ourselves a bit.
That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Ready to try the point after.
Alright, we have almost exactly 2 minutes left in this one.
And the extra point
See what we can do with it. No timeouts.
20 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground.
All right, 154 left.
Military-like precision. They're up by 38 over the Rebels. Just another week of college football.
Pass over the middle is jarred free.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on
Good
second
play
and
for
long.
Davis.
They'll throw again after the incomplete.
Pressure inside, he's
And
sacked.
they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And he's nearly sacked again. Punt team come out, I'm pretty sure that's their backup offense.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out
We
to
will
start the
return it
drive.
to the 50. Or they will return it to the 50, where they will take a knee and end the
And with the
game.
game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
All right.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it.
All right, John, or JJ Cole, 15 for 23, 181 and a touchdown and a
Put the wrap
pick.
on things from here for David
46 for Roberts, negative 51 for Cole, 6 for Calhoun, 56 for Larkins and a touchdown, 66 for Stroman, 29 for Calhoun, 17 for Fouls, 12 for Dozier, and 1 for Roberts. Sacks for Ellis and Gamble, no picks. Alright. No, it wasn't a terrible game until, you know, the end. Alright, we'll go ahead and advance the week. See how everyone did in year one so far. Alright, we get knocked out on KC. I can let me go back. Eckenham, and we have reached the top 8 schools for Avery Radigan and Angel Snowgrass. Number 1 there, number 4 there. Kyle Arnold is the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Week. We're recruiting at 10 hours. There we go. Let's take a look how everyone's doing. So we're still top 8 here. Number 1 for Genus. 6 for the fullback. Number 1 for Mouch still. Getting close on Lovell. Close on Rawlings. J. Benedict called. that's gonna do it for this one. Who dey to all you Bengals fans out there. Hopefully the next game gives us a bit more. But I'll see you next time. Have a good day.